My favourite piece of music is O Fortuna by Carl Orff
And why is it you like this piece of music?
because of the amount of drama and emotion it expresses, and it reminds me of performing at the O2 with the BBS choir.
My favourite piece of classical music is In the Hall of the Mountain King by Edvard Grieg. I like this piece of music because it is very repetitive, and each time it is repeated it gets quicker and louder. I like how it builds and builds to the ending and how there are short, sharp stops and starts.
My favourite piece of classical music is the Harry Potter theme song by John Williams.
What is it you like so much about this piece of music?
I really love Harry Potter and the theme song is quite catchy.
My favourite piece of classical music is He's a Pirate by Klaus Beyer and Hans Zimmer. I like it because it's catchy and it's a fun song, and when I saw it in the movie, it made it more exciting.
My favourite classical piece of music is The Four Seasons, Spring One, recomposed by Max Richter and was originally composed by Vivaldi.
So what is it you like so much about this piece of music?
It was my granddad's favourite song, and he even named his house The Four Seasons after this song, and my mum played it for him on the day before he died.
Hi, what's your favourite piece of classical music?
It's a can-can
And why is it you like the can-can?
because it's playful, funny, and it has lots of energy.
My favourite piece of classical music is In the Hall of the Mountain King by Edvard Grieg.
What is it you like so much about this piece of music?
Well, I go to a theme park called Alton Towers since I was 3, and that was the theme song all the way going along. And I just love the intensity of the music.
Hi, what is your favourite piece of classical music?
Hedwig's theme,
And who composed that?
John Williams.
Why is it you like that piece of music?
Because it's very peaceful and interesting.
Okay, and do you know what film series it's from?
Harry Potter.
What is your favourite piece of classical music?
In the Hall of the Mountain King,
And who composed that?
Edvard Grieg.
And who is it you've heard play that piece of music?
London Symphony Orchestra.
And what is it you like so much about the piece of music?
It makes me feel like I'm on an adventure and it makes me feel happy, and I've heard different versions of it.
What is your favourite piece of classical music?
Mars,
And who is that by?
Gustav Holst.
Why do you like this piece of music so much?
Because when we did it in music, it sounded really nice all together, and just like it just sounded really nice.
Hi, what's your favourite piece of classical music?
My favourite piece of classical music is Experience by Ludovico Einaudi.
Lovely, and what is it you really like about that piece of music?
I find it calming and soothing to listen to.
What is your favourite piece of classical music?
In the Hall of the Mountain King,
And who is that composed by?
Edvard Grieg.
Why is it you like that piece of music particularly?
Because it reminds me of when I used to dance faster and faster to it, and when there was a question on Radio 4, name this song, and I got it correct. The answer was In a Hall of the Mountain King, and I was only 4 or 5, but the man on the radio didn't get it correct.
Wow.
My favourite piece of classical music is the can-can
And why is it you like that piece of music?
because it reminds me of Paris. It makes me feel happy, and it reminds me of a famous dance.
My favourite piece of classical music is the Harry Potter theme tune by John Williams.
What is it you like so much about that piece of music?
I like this piece of music because it was playing when I went to the Harry Potter studio in London, and it was going on in every room that we went into.
My favourite classical music is the Champions League anthem by Tony Britton
Why is it you like that piece of music?
because it's related to football and it's combined by 3 languages, English, German and French, and it's very celebrationary.
My favourite piece of classical music is Symphony No. 5 by Beethoven. I just like listening to the repetitive beat I'm more of a person who likes the beautiful music, so this piece of music is for me.
My favourite piece of music is Top Gun theme tune by Harold Faltermeyer,
Lovely. And why is it you like that piece of music?
because it's like really on the edge, and I've also played it in a music concert.
My favourite piece of classical music is Zadok the Priest,
And who is that by?
George Handel.
And why is it you like that piece of music?
I like that piece of music because it's played in the Champions League and it's related to football, and I love football, and it's also used in loads of coronations like the King's.